Well, good day. It's the 23rd of April, 2021, and I am going to get to the NCIS, I promise. But today, this is going to be just follow-up on questions that are coming up on the various videos that I've done. So I'm just going to spend a little bit of time, make two short videos. How's that? And the first one is a simple question that keeps coming up. And I've visited it in various ways in previous videos, but this is going to make that answer much more concise. And the question is, number one, do I need a college degree to go into federal law enforcement? Okay. And the answer is, it depends. Okay, it depends. And I'll explain that in a minute. Secondly, what should I major in if I do get a degree? Again, the answer is, it depends. Okay. Do I need a degree to go into federal law enforcement? If you are going to be a criminal investigator, a special agent with the FBI, DEA, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ATF, okay, even the air marshals, which I think they're on their way out, but whatever. Okay, the Naval Criminal Investigative Service, Internal Revenue Service, the Secret Service investigators, the special agents, okay? Any special agent position, 1811, you do need a college degree. It may not say that on the requirements, but it's practically impossible to get hired in those positions without 4 years of college. Now, for the second question, which is a follow-up, what should I major in? And again, the answer is, it depends. If you're going to the FBI, you would do well to have more than a bachelor's degree. And again, they don't want to hire a lot of criminal justice people. Most of the people who go into the FBI, what they're really looking for, computer science, okay, electrical engineering, physical sciences, teaching, certain foreign languages, off-the-wall foreign languages, such as Korean, Russian, Urdu, Arabic, something like that. Those things would make you very, very competitive. Now, I'm not saying that you don't, you couldn't get in with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and some experience. What I'm saying is they're looking for other types of degrees. Accounting, now why would that be useful? IRS, very useful. DEA, it's very useful, okay? Any kind of financial investigation agency, it's very useful. Secret Service, it's very useful because they also investigate entitlement programs fraud. Okay, well, what about criminal justice? Is that going to help you? Sure. I mean, why not? But there's a caution that comes with that. Okay, remember this. Again, any of the social sciences. I took my first college class in 1978. I was a Marine at the time. I took a class in criminal justice, and I really loved the class. It was taught by a retired police officer who had a master's degree in community college, San Diego Community College. At the time, most of the faculty at community college, even when I went to Western Illinois University, a lot of them were old cops with master's degrees. So they would tell you the law and the academic stuff, and they'd weave it in with personal experience. It was useful. And when we had the classes with the lawyers, they were prosecutors, and they taught me how to think. Not what to think, but how to think. How to examine all different lines of, in other words, how to reason. Now, what has happened, I think, in recent years, because I got a master's degree in the 1990s from New Mexico State in Las Cruces, a very different set of professors, a very different group of students. Okay, this was from 1994 to 1997. I got my degree while I was working in El Paso. And I'll tell you this, it was no more old cops who were teaching classes. They were all PhDs. None of them had ever left a classroom, and it was a lot of political theory, and I have every reason to believe it's just as bad or worse now. From what I understand, the social science faculties of colleges and universities are hothouses of political theory. At one time it was said, you went to college to learn how to think. And I remember when I was, first going into military, I had a problem. My father said, go to the officer because the officer has a college degree. And the E6, he's very narrow because he has no education. He probably didn't even finish high school. And there was some truth to that back then. But I don't know that that's true now. Okay, now a lot of people come out of college. They're more narrow than a lot of the old people from the 60s who had no education at all. They have been indoctrinated in a very particular set of beliefs. They've been trained to view the world a certain way, and not so much how to think, but what to think. And that's dangerous, because it's particularly dangerous in law enforcement because it can get you killed. And secondly, that's not how the way the world works. The way they think it works, and the way the causes of crime that they believe are causes of crime, they have a very simplistic view of the world, and they have a very rosy view of human nature and their ability to change human nature. I'm not going to get into it, but again, do you need a college degree? Yeah, if you're going into those areas. But what area of college? It depends. But be wary with social sciences. Now, if you're going into Customs and Border Protection, do you need a college degree? Yes. That's the one uniform federal agency that I can't find a way to get hired in there without a college degree. Now, if you're going to the U.S. Marshal Service, the Border Patrol, Park Police, the Capitol Police, Supreme Court Police, the Bureau of Indian Affairs Police, any kind of police or protective agency, Secret Service Uniform Division, you do not need a 4-year degree. If you have military police experience, that should be fine. Okay. Now, having college and that helps, but you don't strictly need a college degree for those jobs. Okay, so they're not investigative jobs; they're law enforcement / protective jobs. So again, if you're thinking uniformed officer, whether it's Park Police, Secret Service Police, the uniform division, Border Patrol agent, no, you don't need a 4-year degree. Now, if you have a 4-year degree, that will fully qualify you in terms of experience, but you don't need a 4-year degree. If you're a police officer somewhere else and you want to join the Border Patrol, with your law enforcement background, 3 years of police work, you should be able to walk right into that job, or Secret Service uniform, or Capitol Police, or whatever it is you want to get into. So hopefully this has helped you somewhat. I don't know, maybe it's confused you, but the answer is, again, I always think that the more education you have, the better off you are. But it doesn't really matter what you get your degree in. And in some ways, getting a degree in something other than criminal justice is a plus, a big plus. Okay. So hopefully it's been a little bit of help to you, and hopefully it's been a little entertaining. Okay. This is the first of two. All right. Have a good day.